Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Neremik, and welcome back to some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. So right now, on Limni, it's 2:22 AM on March 18th, 2025. So, it's a little late, but as I've said before, this series kind of has an expiry date in the near future, and I figured, look, if we're getting the full width of going back down New Horizons memory lane, a late night episode is one of them. I know what it is, if you've seen all 200 plus episodes of the OG New Horizons series, you will know I love doing late night episodes. We did them at 2 AM, 3 AM, 4 AM, 5 AM, even 6 AM. At that point, it's just early morning episodes, but yeah, though, we have done a lot of late night episodes in playing New Horizons. And, well, I thought it would be a disservice if we didn't at least do one in this series before it ended, right? So, here we are. Anyway, happy Home Academy. Congrats to celebrate the addition to your new home, accept a small gift. Why, thank you. Now, we do actually have some stuff to do today, so our objective, if you want to call it that, is vacuum cleaner. I mean, sure, I guess I can go through that in a vacuum cleaner. But our objective, if we gotta have one, is basically, I just want to do the stuff, but, you know, it's late at night. It's 2 AM. See, this is the thing, right? I'm gonna tell a story I've told a billion times before, but I don't know. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm a 22-year-old person, yes. However, there are other people in this house, so if I can get through this recording without waking them up, or any of them walking in and going, what the fuck are you doing? It's 2 AM, then I think I've done quite well. Because it was this playing Fortnite Festival, and something tells me Through the Fire and the Flames probably gonna generate more noise than me speaking on my keyboard somehow, so, yeah, well, we'll rearrange the house, I think. Vacuum cleaner, how about, here-ish? I know, it speaks to me, just a little bit. We do actually have some stuff to sell as well, but, I mean, hey, it works, it's quaint. In fact, oh, game don't lag. Game didn't lag? Yo. Okay, I forgot they added this, but yeah, no, you can just, like, easily rearrange your room. I'm gonna do it the old-fashioned way. I'm too used to the old ways, but, alright, and pie cake, like, this pie in real life is sufficiently out of date. In Animal Crossing, what is it? Nah, it's still steaming. Okay, so, no, and then we just... Okay, that's the best we're getting. Fine. I'll take what I can get. But yeah, so we have objectives today. We actually have somebody staying at the campsite, so we're going to go do that. We're going to end up building them a housing pod as well. All that stuff, etc. And of course we've got a bridge as well. It's waiting to be built, but you know, I'm sure as they arrive with all their camping gear, they all just loved wading through this river to get to the campsite. It truly is part of the Limni experience. That said, I really should turn down my volume in case, again, if I hear somebody getting up, I gotta warn them to shut up. Ooh. Buongiorno. Name's Graham. Glad to see him the first one using this campsite. And you live on this island, don't you? I figured, yeah, I'm pretty good at reading people. I can even tell that you're really gonna enjoy having me here. Oh, we're gonna get along awfully. But then again, for those of you who don't know OG series, we had Kid in our campsite, and I said I'd hate him too, and he became my favorite, so... Graham? Indeed, the sound is so great. What makes it so great? Well, I'm glad I asked myself. Is the fun of the sun, the weather and the wind, the local oranges, and the ice skating scene? It's almost kind of just to think about moving here. You know, there were numerous essays about the illusion of choice, but Nintendo said, nah, you're making him move here. There is no choice. Press the button, white boy. Which I will. Wow, I'm honored. An exclusive invitation to an exclusive island of celebrities and entourages. There's just one little thing. I'd hate for it to be so exclusive that it's just me. Can you go check with, like, the VIP manager of the whole island first? Well, you're looking right at him, but if you mean Nook, I'm afraid he's, like, just the un-VIP manager. Just so I know this is legit, leave it to me. Guten Tag, my fate is in your hands. Ha. I mean, I wish it wasn't. I would have liked somebody better, like Bob. You know how much I can clip out of Bob being in my campsite? Because believe me, I did it. And if you think I'm not going to do it in this series, you're very, very mistaken. Okay, well, Nook, let's get in on it. Cat, you good? Yeah, my cat's been acting funny. Because I just let him down to, like, go out of the house, and he started eating food. I was like, right, he'll got the cat flap, and he's straight back upstairs, and it's like, bro, I'm not walking you down again. You're a cat. You can see in the dark. And I know you do, because when I'm on holiday, you can walk through the house just fine, but when I'm here, you're expecting Mr. VIP Manager of the island to be your Mr. VIP Manager escort? Nah. Sorry, I'm just beefing with my cat mid-recording. Well, hello there, Daniel. Your home is much roomier, yes? It's nice to have even a little extra space. Which brings us to... the cost of your remodel is $198,000. Well, I'm gonna pay that for the bridge first before my house, but hey, I'll take it. But whilst we're here, even though it's past midnight, because it's not 6 p.m, we get our 300 bonus miles. Again, I want that 8,000 to go ahead and get ourselves those expanded pockets. Very, very nice. But hello, Lesser VIP manager of the island. How are you doing? Daniel, hello. Isabel mentioned it in today's broadcast, but today we have our first guest over at the campsite. If you have time, even if you don't have time, make time and go check in on our guest. And if you get an opening, try talking him into moving to Limney. He wants to live here. What, really? You've done it, and so quickly. He kind of just invited himself, mate. This means we have no time to waste. Our next course of action will be building a new home. Now, since you close the deal with the visitor, you should be the one to pick the location for a new home. Leave it to me. Thank you, I knew you'd agree to it. You need a house and kids set aside the plot for their home, so I'll give you that now. Okay. It's in with your belongings now to find a good spot for a home, then come back to see me. Well then, off you go. So I know what you're all thinking. And I know what I'm thinking, which is great, because we love being in sync, don't we? We should start a band and call it NSYNC. I'm sure we would go absolutely viral, with just how in sync we are. Let's put this house in the worst location possible. Like, nothing against Graham. Like, if anything, he at least has something I can cling to. Like, Hampstead Villages, I'm alright with. However, this is a little story. Not the one I said I was going to tell initially, but since he was called Graham, I may as well. But basically, way back, like a year ago, me and my friend Mini Candy applied to be on the UK version of the Traders, which gets like 1 million applications, so there's no way we were going to get picked. But we kind of just started randomly making up lies about if and when we got on the show, who we'd be in with and stuff. And basically, there were some traders on the show, and we said, oh, we'd be meeting as traders, it'd be me and her having a grand old time. And then I kid you not, the random name we made up for the third trader to be with us was Graham. So we'd be like, oh yeah, us and Graham, absolute besties, winning that prize pot easy. Which is like a weird moment, because it's like, of course there's going to be a villager called Graham, but I feel as though him moving into my island specifically, with the knowledge of that in-joke, is just slightly funny. And yeah, if you did watch Season 3 of The Traitors, you will unfortunately know that I did not get on and leave her out with Graham, which is very sad. Who knows? There wasn't even a Graham there. That's why I didn't have me on. You know, I'd be heartbroken. Let down even. Anyway, why do I want to stick this guy's house? Like, beaches aren't... You can't stick a house on a beach unless it's yours, right? So, I have it. I don't know why I want to be so mean to Graham. I really should... I should be nice. Okay, you know what? I'll see if I can do something. Something unique for his house. Which is the same as putting him in the worst spot I can find. And then, if it doesn't let me do that, then I'm gonna... Why, really? Okay, sorry, I signed up for a chill episode, not an archaeology episode. What are these fossil spawns? I'm sorry. And what? Okay, my input to my left Joy-Con controller as well. What are you playing at? Are you on vacation in Ibiza? Okay, but no, I do have another story which I'll tell in a little bit. One less fantasy, more kind of like wholesome in a way, depending on if you absolutely must call it something. I guess that would what you'd be calling it. Yeah, but it's better than me going up playing Animal Crossing. If you've been with the channel a while, you will probably know exactly what it is. But if you're new here, I'd say, like, out of all the stuff I natter on about in all my series, this is the one that I'd argue, in a way, defines the channel the most. I wish I could, oh, it's evil, man. If I could stand in the ocean and place this, I would. Yeah, but I wanted to have him near the ocean so it's flooded, but I felt evil. So I'm guessing, let's just put him in a good spot, and then if I really don't like him, I can move him out. But also, I think the idea of a guy that I don't like having a good house is kind of funny, so, how about here? How about here? Should I reserve the space for a new home? See, it's a bit thin. Like, hard to get to. What about the other side? Again, there's nothing like a little bit of late night city planning, is there? Oh. Oh, as the Spanish say, oh me gusta. Which is, oh, I'm so sorry we had to feel selective. Anyways, the Spanish was saying... I'm sorry. Be nice. Be nice. It's 2 AM, I don't got this in me game, be nice. Should I reserve this? Okay, now we move. As the Char Char slide famously said in 2001, one step to the right. Char Char real smooth? Oh, I'll Char Char you into something real smooth. Okay, fine, I guess we'll settle for here. Should I reserve this spot for a new home? Yeah, because I feel as though I don't need to have paths coming to it per se, but being able to like surround it with flowers and scenery and stuff I think is good, so there. And if we have to spin it into being an evil housing position, I'm gonna say, the sound of the waterfall will bother him incessantly. Also, he has no natural way to get up there, so that boy's... Actually, okay, now I think about it, yeah, I was evil. I was evil. I know, you all thought I was gonna wuss out of being evil. So did I. But the evil went out. I'm never gonna doubt the evil again. Okay, no, well, I have, deviously placed this house. What else do you want from me? Because I imagine you're going to give me a few more plots to go place down, because that's our 6th residence spot. We've got 4 more plots to put down. So, well, hello. Well, to find a place for us to build a new home? Of course. Oh, fine news indeed. We don't want to keep our customer waiting, so I'll proceed with construction at supersonic speed. We want our new friends to start their lives here as quickly as possible, after all. This has got me thinking. We can't predict when someone will want to move here. But scrambling to secure a plot only when the need arises is too much haphazard way of doing business. Of course! As part of improving construction, we'll set aside plots in advance and put them up for sale. I'll have to charge a small processing fee, but if we get a buyer who moves in, I'll give you miles as a reward. I do hope I can count on your help again. Okay, so can I get those kits for you now then? So, what should I do? Ceremony about my home. I guess what should I do? I think a word of mouth of this home will spread once more folks start living here. New visitors come to me about how wonderful our island is. Okay, so you're basically saying, yeah, no, wait until tomorrow, which is fine. In that event, since the shop's closed, nook shopping. We'll shop on you before I go, I guess, speak to our campsite guests and then wander around for a little bit. Okay, drying rack. I mean, I could get a drying rack. It would be alright. So do I start getting KK songs? I don't have anything to play at the moment. Do I start accumulating them? Maybe. No, Mr. Flamingo. No, that's not Mr. Flamingo. I need a flamingo and the drying rack. I was referencing a song which I know most of you listening will not know, but the fact that that lined up with the actual lyrics, like pronunciation and stuff, wowza. The things I could. Honestly, do I have a budding career in translating songs in foreign languages into English and like actually having cohesive lyrics? Because like, if any of you know vacancies in that oddly specific field, let me know. Anyway, how are you doing, Phoebe? Check in with you. Oh, hey, Sparky, what brings you here? I want to chat. Oh, how chill it is here. Like, you can sleep till noon and nobody even notices. Didn't you say that last time? I mean, you're not wrong, though. It's very peak. I mean, I'm going to be sleeping till noon because, you know, I'm recording this one late. Thankfully, I'm not going to be recording it right after. I'm just going to go into bed and conk out. So I'm only going to be sleeping until 11, he says, with some form of pride for some reason. Ooh. Well, I won't complain about a recipe. But yeah, I will say, for those of you who've been following the saga for the last few episodes, though, obviously you guys will know, it's currently early morning on a Tuesday. Where if you've been following the series, a series kind of side plot, yeah, I've got a radio show that starts on Wednesday, which means in about 36 hours I'm going to be getting ready to present. And so today I did actually draft up a short draft of the show, like songs and segues and stuff and things I wanted to yap about. And yeah, it's good. For any of you following along, just figured I'd drop that in for you guys there quickly. You reckon you're tuning, Graham? I mean, it's an internet station, so I don't think you'd get it on that, but I mean, you never know. How you doing, though? Oh, yeah, that's a bit of local flavour for you. It means, what's up, indeed? Good news for me, or what? Oh, seriously, you got me a personal VIP red carpet at my own VIP cabana? That's great for an invitation to my own place to live. Alright, now I've got to get back to my home island and get my things in order. Hasta la vista. Hasta la vista, baby. Now you're coming with me. We need to get on the traitors together, Graham. That's the only way in which we will get along. Or is this a sign? Should I keep them as like a good luck charm? And them applications open next year. Oh, is this one of those clips that ages really well? And is it going to be shown in random newspapers as, oh my god, future contestant predicted appearance on show year before it happened? Because if so, hi, how you doing? My YouTube URLs. I'm not gonna guess who evil. We never know. You never know. Weirder things have happened. You could say stranger things have happened. But not the strange things in that show. I don't think anyone's ever had telekinesis. But if you asked Silver the Hedgehog, he'd give you a different answer. Don't know where that came from, if I'm being honest. Anyway, ooh, do I see a house with lights on? Oh, it had a light on, but not the lights on. In fact, are all these houses shut? I know this one's Phoebe's, so yeah, they're all asleep around. Well, I guess I'll be visit the Blathers then instead. Okay, I've got a money tree going, but Maggie's in, so tarantula. Why the Austin Powers-esque offensive You know, I don't know. How you doing? Yeah, you can hiss at me all you want. I'm gonna sell you. And you're gonna like it. Well, not, you're not, but like, you're not gonna bite me. Yeah, wait. Okay, I love his little hissing noise. So it's like, he really is, by pure definition, throwing a hissy fit. Doesn't matter though. They're like, I don't know, I guess if you catch tarantulas in this game, they're just like, alright mate, fair game. And like, don't bite you when you're blatantly holding them within biting distance. Like, not that I'm complaining, but like, you know what I mean? Like, if I was a tarantula, I'd be livid that I was gonna get donated to the museum or sold to the Knucklings. Like, I'd be chomping down. And that's coming from the biggest arachnophobe you will ever meet. Or maybe like 10th place arachnophobe, I've got better at it. No, yapping about though, I had a little story to tell you guys, didn't I? So this one I've told on the channel for a while, namely in the later night episodes of City Folk or early morning episodes. Because, well, that pertains to when this happened. So, back when I got Animal Crossing City Folk, I was super obsessed with the game. I'm talking majorly insanely. And I wanted to play it as much as I feasibly could. At the same time, YouTube was around, so I was always interested with these cool grown-up people that could play the game later at night, but when I couldn't, you know what I mean? So, I kind of felt the plan. See, my dad back then used to go to work at like 5 AM, and I'd hear the door shut, because it was quite a loud door, and if, like, at some points I'd wake up just when he was making his food, and usually I'd go back to bed, but one day, at some point, I must have just had the idea to be like, well, I'm awake at 5, and I could go back to sleep and wake up at 8. So I was getting like, I was getting 8 hours of sleep. Like, I think I was going to bed at like 9, 8. So if like, you know what I mean, I'm getting 8 hours of sleep, but like I was waiting up at like, you know, 8 AM. So I was sufficiently, oh, Golva, you're gonna want transmitter parts, aren't you? I mean, I won't say no. Well, who's at the helm? Just give me 5 more minutes. That would have been me after one of these nights, but yeah, so I decided, right, I'm getting my 8 hours. Well, I didn't, but you know, I was getting the amount of sleep Lazy Town recommended. That's the age we're talking here. But yeah, I decided one day, well, why not I just sneak down after he's gone and drove off and he's not in the house while my mum and brother were still asleep. Sis wasn't born at the time. And, you know, hop on Animal Crossing. And so I did. And that is one of my strongest Animal Crossing memories ever, waking up at 5 AM, just so fucking eager to play City Folk. When at 5 AM, nobody's really out and about, there'd be a villager or two, but there's no shops that are open, no place in the city that are open, so I would just go on and want to play the game anyway. I had a blast doing it. I think it was maybe like half the game and half. No, it was probably more the thrill of not wanting to get caught, but it was good. Like, seriously, it's one of those memories where, like, I wouldn't wake up at 5 AM to play a game now. I think my sleep schedule was as good, but it was just the entire vibe of it was just super cool. But you may think, well, surely if you're waking up, at some point, you're gonna get caught, right? Well, yeah. Like, I don't remember the exact specifics, because you don't remember, I was like maybe 6, 7 when this was happening. Yeah, I know. Hello if I just aged you in the audience too. But Manila clams. I'm looking for you. His little film parts appear on Manila clams do, so where on earth they are, I don't know, because I can't see them. I heard one, but But yeah, no, you may be wondering, okay, you're getting up like basically every day you feasibly can, mainly Mondays to Fridays, because you know, work week. Do you get caught? And the answer is no. To the best of my knowledge, I never actually got caught doing it. Which is funny, because I think my parents might know about it now, but like I wouldn't say it's like a definitive, if you know what I mean. Like, there were times where I got close to getting caught, though. Again, I will have told these, so apologies if this does sound repeated to some of you guys listening. But the one time I got the closest to being caught was both times when my dad came back in the house, because he'd left something. On the first one, he just left something, and then, well, yes, we left something, and he came back in, and I was like, okay, I gotta go. So I thought, right, well, what do I do? Do I turn the TV off, turn the Wii off? Mind I had very few seconds, so it was TV off, Wii off, and then either sprint back upstairs, which would have given away a lot of noise, or that room had a downstairs toilet in it, which would, like, from the couch and the TV I was sitting on, I'm talking 2 meters away. So I thought, oh, hang on, let's be devious, let's go hide in the toilet. So I went in there and was like, okay, I'm gonna sit here as though you know, I've gone to the loo, and I'll bullshit the reason if I get caught. But, you know, it's better than nothing. So, I did, and I don't think he actually came in. So I got away with it, and that was one of those exhilaration highs where it was like, oh, I ride that high now, like, you know what I mean? You do something, like, kind of underwhelming when you're young, but, like, looking back at it, you're like, actually, go on past me, you deserved that. And then the other time, I think I misread what day of the week it was. So I think he'd got up at 5:30 AM to, like, get a snack or a drink or something. Which is, you know, fine, dandy, fair enough. Issue is, at this point, my brain's hardwired to go, oh, door's going, Animal Crossing time. So, I go downstairs, he's in the kitchen. But for some reason, I don't clock that the light's on, so I turn the TV on to go on, and then I hear him. So I turn it off, but I think he comes around the corner because he hears me, and that TV, we had kind of had like a little delay period, so when you were turning it off, it had like still sort of flash. But yeah, how many? Okay, we're actually kind of doing well on the communicator parts, but damn if we got a load of manila clams. There's another one around here. Where are you? Where are you? I know you're here. I can smell you. I can't. Really, that's what got it. But I was last one, yay! Well, let's go get Golva. But yeah, so I think he saw it going on, and then I ran upstairs into my bed, but like quietly, you know, in case I wasn't made already. I think it was one time I was like actually caught, but not really. But most of the times I got away with it fine. My mum would come down to get us ready for school and stuff, and well, you know, I'm like, oh, you know, I woke up with you 5-10 minutes ago. Complete lie. If she'd been looking at like the Wii activity logs, she would have known. She would have known, but she didn't. And if I knew how to clear them, I would have been. It wasn't just Animal Crossing, like another Wii game I've played on the channel. It is by no means a series I would recommend to anyone, but I used to play this like roller coaster building game on the Wii. And yeah, I got to play that early some days too. That was less kind of like the Animal Crossing vibe of having nothing to do, because there's actually stuff to do in that game constantly. It's not linked to your time of day. But yeah, no, but just playing Animal Crossing super early in the morning is one of those memories that's just like, oh yeah. I mean, I guess that kind of fits these videos because, as I said, part of the thing that kind of spurred me to want to do it, other than just always wanting to be on Animal Crossing, was the idea of people like on YouTube who were able to stay up late enough to catch tarantulas, or, you know, say, oh yeah, I'm on at 2 AM, 3 AM. And it's like, to be one of those people now, I've said it a few times in this series, but this is the weirdest one of them all, or the most poignant one. That's the weirdest full circle moment to me. Because there might be a 6 or 7 year old kid out there from this video or any of the other ones that has had the idea to go, huh, maybe I'll wake up at 2 AM or 5 AM to play Animal Crossing, which is like, honestly, coming from someone who has been there, done that, and is a grown person with maturity now, yeah, you should do it. Yeah, you should do it. I'll give you tips, I'll give you pointers, drop a comment, I'll tell you how to do it down to a T. What? It's a formative experience. Don't look at me like I'm the bad influence. And Paddy's been crafting this entire time. Oh, you're talking to me? Sorry, I was away in the DIY zone. What aren't you up to? Oh, well, I'm making a wooden block wall clock. That is like... I mean, it rhymed, because I'm building a thing. Hey, do you want to know how to build a thing too? Yes, please. I'm going to be the first pop star / fashion designer / DIY guru, so I write down all my recipes. There you go. Those sort of career aspirations what I have at 3 AM. Or is it 2 AM I just give horrific life advice to, like, juniors? It's great. It's inspiring. It's what gets me up in the morning. Oh, seriously, I recommend it, though. Like, you know what I mean? The thrill of it. I think the thrill of it's what made me do it so much, but I have so many little memories. I suggest checking out some of the Late Night City Folk episodes to get, like, a full thing on it, but that's one of the whistle-stop tour of it, just the idea of waking up to hear my dad going to work and then sneaking out to play Animal Crossing. Oh, it's great. And then there were a few PS3 games I played, too. Had this like bad PlayStation Move game called TV Superstars. Played it once on the channel for 12 days in Neremik. That one, I'd play that too. Quite funny. So I'd be like, you know, it's PlayStation Move, so I looked like stupider. It was also way harder if anyone was gonna come back in to hide, because you know, got a big glowy controller, for instance, among other things. But yeah, I did that, and then a Little Big Planet. When that came out, it was towards the tail end of my expenditures in waking up early, but oh, that was a good one for a while. Waking up early to play whatever levels were on like the hot page that day. Oh, it was good. You know what? I will wish John a star. Can I? If this series was titled like a regular kind of episode of one of these series, I would name it Wish on a Star like the record show. I don't know why. I feel as though I gotta give a bit more of a reason, but legit, I feel as though, you know what I mean? If I ever had the chance to wish on a star, there are a few things I would wish for. But being able to play City Folk as a kid again, like 5, 6 a.m., weird as it sounds, I would do. I don't know what it was. It was a vibe. And I'm happy to say New Horizons has that same vibe. In different ways, but I think every Animal Crossing game has it. The one that kind of, at least to me, diminished it was New Leaf. Reason being purely my 3DS was easier to get to than the Wii that was physically downstairs. Oh, I mean, actually, I don't think I've actually played New Leaf Dead Late at Night. I went for a video, but not like in my own time on my own save. I think more so what I would have done that period, and oh, this is... Sorry, I'm yapping about being up late and doing my own things. I think what I would have done instead was a brief period where I used my mum's old laptop and then kind of like used some like the PC cleaning tools to make it kind of cracked. And if memory serves, I went about just watching YouTube videos at like 4 a.m. one night randomly. So I woke up and it was like, huh, okay, I can get back to sleep like a sane human being. Am I gonna do that? No. So I watched like God knows how many Dance on Fire videos, and oh, again, one of those nights where it's like, okay, I'm doing something so mundane, but the fact it's 4 a.m. makes it significantly more fun, interesting, and memorable. And the issue is that trying not to laugh during one of those videos is probably the closest I ever came to following my own cover. Doing any of my late night sneaky expenditures. But let me know in the comments, do you guys have any sort of stories like that from growing up where you'd sneak ability to do something or something like that, which is like oddly important to you as innocuous as it seems. I'd love to know, I'd love to hear, you know what I mean? It's I don't know, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, why not share it? We can go on this little reminiscence train down on in the comments, but I do feel as though this one has wrapped up, and hey, your files have grown. But yeah, that's going to be us for now. So, of course, like, comment, subscribe, it always helps so much listening, you want to see more of this, and all that good stuff. I will say, if this is the single late night episode this series gets because it ends before we inevitably do another one, then you know what? I'm actually quite happy with it. Oh, yo! Right, Pillbug, I would love to get you, don't get me wrong, but like, I'm getting rich. Also, what a way to end. The game said, yeah, you done well, kid. You've done well. You gave those kids horrific life advice about waking up and ruining their sleep schedules. You can have it. Shite. Okay, that was scuttle off. Fly high. Okay, what was I? Oh yeah, ending the video probably should head back because it's 2:50. Holy night for me. It's not. But yeah, of course, all your supports on the videos are liked. I'll tell you again, if there had to be a single late night episode in this series and we never made another one, this one's a good one. But yeah, that's us done for now. Next time we're going to be having the infamous Graham move in. Is he the one foretold in Minor Mini Candy's random shit chattery from a year ago? Who knows? But I guess we'll find out. And yeah, until next time, with all that said and all that aside, thanks for watching, guys. My name's been Neremik, and peace out.